Support Pro Play Games on Patreon.
We're about to head into the finals. It is Gogeta Xeno versus Trunks and Vegeta Yellow. What do you think about this matchup?
It's an interesting matchup. It's father and son versus boyfriends. Is that right?
I suppose you could consider them that, yes.
No, I think Trunks plays the control matchup.
Yep.
And the Gogeta is the
Go ahead. Go.
the blocker Gogeta is going to get rid of the 3-drop Trunks. So
Yeah. So
that's a real backbone of the deck. And one of the places where the Trunks deck crumbles is once the targets are gone, the draw engine is basically shut off. So, it's going to have to probably play it a little bit more aggro than normal, because he's going to just have to get in there. I think Awakening with the absorbing the Vegeta is going to be the move to make sure he has that double strike. It's going to be a lot more important than that energy, I think, in the long game. And just playing the targets methodically, because once the targets are gone, right, you're not going to see all 8 targets, and those are your 8 draws. So once those go, your draw engine is essentially turned off in the deck.
yes. I think Fearless Fusion is going to be the most important card.
Yep.
And all right, they're ready, so we're going to go ahead and switch on over. And we're going to get this thing started. We have finals at PPG. Let me go adjust the setup a little bit. All right. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, we're going to get these set up here. The boys are back in town.
Hey, jump in.
Dane saying Gogeta got this.
Pull it slightly this way.
Towards the Monster Gaming side. Pull it towards them.
What?
A little bit more. A little bit more. Good. Dane Reich in the chat, Joe Cruz shout out saying, yeah, Gogeta got this. It's gonna be, I think this is gonna be an uphill battle for Trunks Cheetah. I think again, Gogeta Xeno is a deck that is stabilized, and I think that's something that's important to give credit to. Once a deck has time. Should we get their names?
Oh yeah, my bad. Can you just keep going?
Yeah. Once a deck has time to stabilize in the meta, then it's a lot more. It has experience. It has time. It shows how the deck can play around different things. So every deck kind of has a core and a backbone that it functions off of. But those little techs and those decisions that you make about that 10 to 15 card package that you're choosing to put in there to go more to your play style really influences the way in which the deck plays out and can respond and interact with the things it's going to be going up against. And just because of the nature of how long these decks have been around, U7 and Trunks Cheetah just have not had as much time to stabilize them. So I think in that regard, Gogeta Xeno is definitely going to have an advantage. But it's interesting to also see in different regions, what decks have been topping. I think in the EU, I think that there have been more of the new decks that have.
They've got a little bit more shot.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. But I'm looking forward to seeing who's the first person that's going to get first place with U7. Or Trunks
versus Brandon.
Could certainly happen.
Could be you.
Could be me.
Could be anybody.
Could be you. Sometimes you win.
Sometimes you lose.
Sometimes you win. All right, so he's going ahead and playing the Trunks, and the Trunks plays the Vegeta from deck. They both have barrier, but they are both definitely susceptible to the Gogeta. And one of the things that is going to be problematic is those guys going to the warp instead of the drop, because they can continue to get played out of the drop on the Awaken side. But we'll likely see his Awakening next turn. I think if he does play the Gogeta, he should probably warp the Vegeta. I think the Vegeta is the target to Awaken there, and I think he's going to see him more.
Do you?
So there it is.
There you go. Exactly like you called it. Yeah, you just get rid of it. That way, you basically force him to have another one, right?
Force him to have the
Exactly,
other
yeah.
Trunks, or at least pay the energy for another Vegeta and build the board and everything going.
Exactly, yeah.
But again, that Peerless, that one's called Peerless Fusion or something?
Fearless.
Fearless.
Fearless
the
Fusion is a
SC
secret
mark.
rare, yeah, the SS form. I will say, so what's it? Both of these leaders are 50% Vegeta. You are correct.
Yeah, both leaders are 50%.
Both of them are 50% Vegeta. Charging Bergamo, he's charging one of his one-of secret rare type cards. Yeah, Bergamo's pretty mid, right? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he had a second one.
Vegeta, he's opting to draw for Vegeta instead of playing the Trunks.
Yeah. Yeah, I think once you have your first one, you kind of just want to draw cards rather than playing more.
Yeah, and he's swinging here. And we'll see if he plays from hand or chooses to draw.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like he's looking at his hands. I'm still making that decision. So with the Trunks leader, you can either play a Trunks or a Vegeta from hand, and they each play the other one from the deck.
It's hand or draw.
Hand or draw.
You can get it from the top, yeah.
Which is going to be
Which is
rough for this
huge, yeah.
this deck because so much stuff is going to be getting sent to the
Getting
board.
warped,
So
yeah.
as soon as that target is warped, they're not getting the value off the card like they were before. But that the Vegeta KOing something on swing is going to be valuable, but he's only going to have 2 more targets for that. So he's really got to see another Trunks. Then it also depends on what fusion targets he has in his hands.
Man, he's at 6 life. He's got 1 energy up. Yellow is not like it used to be. Power of a Super Saiyan is at 1, so like. He doesn't even have access to something like a Mecha Freezer Robotic proposed here because he doesn't have the amount of energy, the amount of extra cards in energy or drop area.
Right.
So it's going to be tricky.
Nasty at this game.
Oh, well, yeah. So if he has POSS here, then he can Robotic propose. That's absolutely true.
Right.
Yeah, like you said, maybe he's nasty. We'll see. He did charge his Bergamo. He's like, hey, he might have his other one. So
he combos him off. I think that's a really, really smart move
Absolutely,
because
yeah.
that keeps him safe, right? He's
Yeah.
going to be able to play him out next turn. So potentially warping that target if he had an ability to probably would have been the move there, just to remove targets. Because once the targets are gone in this deck, it's
He's like, oh, okay. So he's milling. Does he just stop at the 1? He got his Trunks. He said, okay, I don't need any more.
Yeah.
I got my Trunks. Here we go again.
Some red-haired man.
And Trunks has deflect, so it's not like you can really counterplay anything here. And here we're gonna go in.
Trunks just came from the even farther future.
Yep.
To swing in at future Trunks.
Yeah.
Came from the deep future with his red hair.
Oh, you're from 2025? I'm from 2030, dog. You're gonna have a rough few years ahead of you. There's this guy called Makekabura. I don't know. Look, you'll find out.
The whole Demon Empire thing.
Yeah. Dark Broly's gonna be really good for a while. All right. Let's see.
Machado saying expect a lot of back and forth. I think there will be, but I think Gogeta's.
I think I expect a lot of Brandon attacking the next 2 turns.
Going sideways.
He's gonna awaken. He's like just the fact that this is where like Yellow's biggest weakness now is like. See, he had to tap 1 for that. He's tapped out now. There's no way to untap energy.
Yep.
We can see an overrun. We can see a thwarting. We can see something like Beyond All Limits. We could, that SS4 Vegeta at the top part of the warp right here. We're gonna see at least like he's got leader swing. We could see like 3-4 more attacks here.
Yeah, and also the other thing, with a deck like Gogeta's, existing longer, it just inherently has more support.
Exactly. Oh, he drew another Fearless Fusion off of the leader swing, which is follow up for the following turn.
Yeah. So he's setting up to get his boys in the drop, potentially play them out of drop. But if he plays one out of the drop, it gives him an opportunity to look through the deck, which is advantageous to kind of see, what his options are.
Yeah, he just passed. He said y'all are with me, dog. He's like, I got time. Okay, fair enough. So he decided to not go in here. Maybe he just doesn't have the gas in hand. It's tough, man. Something like a Turles is an option here. But you could play the Vegeta evolve attack.
Yep.
KO the Trunks, which would remove it from the game.
Yeah, Turles would be pretty good here. I mean, get rid of 2 things on board at least.
Yep.
So he is playing the Trunks in rest mode, which means he's probably going to be evolving onto that this turn, and could bring the Vegeta out of deck.
Oh, you can just choose the draw card as well.
Okay, so he's opting to draw.
Yeah. Our deck list available? They will be. Yeah, they'll probably be available sometime today or tomorrow after the event is over. And this is the last game of the event, so it's about to be over. Interesting. So, like, Brandon had the opportunity to go much more aggressive, and he chose not to. What do you think?
I think that's fine because
Yeah.
I really think that again, Gogeta has the ability to remove the target. So once this deck's targets are gone, the gas is on. Right?
Yeah.
He's gonna draw 2 cards here. I imagine he has the Trunks evolution in hand.
Yeah.
And two down 1 or 2 of them, and he's gonna evolve onto that Trunks, draw 2 cards, but that Trunks is likely gonna just disappear. If it goes and sees, oh,
He's opting to play the Turles. Following up, he probably has something like a Mecha Freezer Robotic and Boast.
Yeah.
But if Brandon has a Super Kamehameha, he'll be tapped out with no option. He drew a Power Burst off his Super Combo, so we could just see a Power Burst, add back the Goku that just died.
Yeah.
Power Burst, good card.
Yeah.
Tap 1, add back. Does he want the Goku or does he want something else? Probably not add back Kuitsukai. That's what I'm after.
And kind of missing out on some draw power here. I mean, if he had evolved onto the Trunks, he's going to have 2 more cards in hand, but definitely don't want to tap out in this situation.
No.
And getting rid of that pressure on the board is also good. So the Turles is not a bad play at all.
Yeah.
Just the removal and getting
it
power.
Kuitsukai. Interesting. Why do you add back Kuitsukai? He has 2, so he has 2 in his drop area. So he could fire 1 off, and then he's probably saving it for the following turn. Very, very interesting. That's a forward thought,
Right.
So because he can defensively combo it, and then he'll have a Koitsukai on the following turn, and he can still overwhelm this turn. So that's very smart.
Yeah, yeah. Really thinking ahead is, this is chess.
Yeah.
This is not checkers.
Yeah, in Dragon Ball, you can't just think about this turn. You have to think about the next turn, and sometimes the next turn after that,
Right.
and sometimes the next turn after that.
Very, very reactive game. Sure. All right, so what's he gonna do here? Potentially, the other thing also, if Dustin had played that Trunks, it's gonna just disappear. So
Yeah, because he has a Fearless Fusion.
yeah.
So it looks like he's starting off with the Koitsukai. Yeah, that's pretty nice. So if you do something like a Robotic Repose, then you have to warp 2 cards from your hand immediately.
Yeah.
And
I don't think his Robotic Repose is set up here, but
it is. He has a Final Flash in the
Right,
energy and a Black Kamehameha in the draw.
That's correct. And then he's also at 4 life, so that
Super Kamehameha.
could get
Yeah.
super common. But I mean, in this point, pressuring the hand, Gogeta's just ahead on hand size, and he's
Brandon deciding to go ahead and mill there and hitting his secret rare.
Ripperino Cappuccino.
Yeah. Interesting. Another Fearless Tree. You think he's just gonna warp the Trunks here?
Gogeta's
Oh, yeah, his only
to
target.
the finals. I guess Thwarting is gonna get hit next.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll really see Thwarting get hit. Maybe an errata, possibly.
I would expect, like, for 1 energy, it feels pretty good.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
definitely, I would say it is the best 1 drop in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's the best 1 drop. Yeah.
Yeah, what's crazy about U7 is I've been playing it this whole time, and I didn't realize the 8 drop could take any card. I thought it was only battle cards.
Bro, me and Duval just had that conversation, right? It's any card, it's 7 or less.
Yeah. I thought it was just battle cards. It's like, no.
Oh, Forbidden Power. This card is interesting. So, it does not negate the attack, and you can only attack, I believe, with battle cards once more.
Once more per turn.
So this is really good with the blocker, right? Because you can Forbidden Power and then block, and they only get 1 more attack.
Right.
He doesn't have a pre-established block.
And he did get rid of his other Trunks, so
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
think that was smart for him to not play the blocker on
Yeah.
there because it would have just gone.
Exactly. Yeah.
So again, thinking ahead. So find you win.
Yep. Man, Brandon just continues to mill. I really wonder what he's looking for.
Yeah, his deck's getting pretty thin over there.
I just don't know why he chose to do that.
Risky business.
Risky business, yeah. Yeah.
Out here in Miami.
Yeah. So yeah, Forbidden Power. It doesn't negate the attack, so we're still in combo step if he decides to combo.
Yeah.
I think you do want to put a little something on this, right?
Yeah, I mean his hand size looks pretty good.
Yeah. I guess not. He just took it.
Yeah.
Gonna go beyond all limits. He's got to add back that Thwarting. Beautiful. And I think you just play the Thwarting, and that's the 1 battle card you attack with. and then you combo the Beyond All Limits. Like that makes sense to me, right?
Yeah, yeah.
30k double strike. He could activate the
Here we go. We're seeing it.
Geez, what is the yellow test the odds? Is it Freeze's Army Reinforcement?
Freeze's Army.
Freeze's Army. So draw a card with the leader ability. There we go. Declare attack. He drew another Thorang. That way.
And if he does freeze the army reinforcement too, he's gonna have to warp too. You know, so
Yeah.
it's under the post right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not a great position for Trunks Cheetah to be in right now. That was
No.
Oh really? One rid of that pressure.
And you just combo 30k. This is a great way to force out double super combo.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean 30k is very big. You have to super combo or you lose your entire hand, right?
Yeah.
I don't think is there a world where you 30. You said more. He said 35. Yeah, he really wants his damage to go
Yeah.
through. I understand.
Yeah.
This is like signaling that he has a Champa, which means any attack is theoretically game. You wanna. Oh, he just took it. Yeah, this is tough.
So rough position to be in here.
Yeah, so he could attack with a Unison. Yeah, so you play Unison, you +1, and you tuck a Unison under. That gives it 3 markers, which means it can attack, and then you can chomp him. Is he gonna go for game here?
Man. Oh man.
Does he have the
Man.
question? Does he have a Unison? Does he have a chomp? These are the questions.
Is that what he's digging for here? Maybe that's why he was milling so much. He just he sees the open.
Yeah.
Smells blood in the water.
He saw the thread.
Yeah. Saw that thread.
Saw the thread. Okay. No, that didn't happen. he did not have all of those cards. Okay. Still though, this Dustin is not in a good position. He's at 2 life. He does have 400. This is the turn where you can stabilize.
What he really needs here is the 5-drop red blue Frieza, and he can just roll his whole.
Oh, that'd be broken. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Not in this universe.
Yeah.
All right, so he's playing the.
He's attacking Unison, and he's decided not to block. Brandon has another Kai, so even if you kill this Unison, he can just play another one. Brandon representing he's super Kamehameha on it.
Wow,
Very nice.
Very interesting.
Preventing and then he blocks. Okay, so yes, auto is resolved from 4 blockers. That's exactly what happened there. Okay.
Super 4 energy, and Trunks Cheetah has not been building his hand the way that
This is so tough.
Yeah.
Going down to only 1 energy.
Yeah.
Going after.
Surprising that he's not getting rid of the block. Can he rest and KO the blocker?
No, okay. So ±0, rest a card. If it is 4 cost or less, negate its skills and KO it. -3, kill it.
The fusion card is 6. Right?
It's a 6 cost. So he can rest it. You can rest anything, but it will not kill it. I think he's going to use his -3 to kill the 2 cards in rest mode. If he had a POSS here, this would be amazing because he would turn the last card. Really going after the Unison. You do not want to let that Unison -2.
Yeah, you really want to keep it at 1, possibly 2 is sometimes safe, but
Yeah.
But yeah, getting it down. You don't really want to kill it because if you kill it, it just grows legs again.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Kai does it favors.
Yep.
So let's see, is he gonna -3 here? Get rid of the pressure. Yep.
Yep.
It's almost like you know how to play this game. Is this your first tournament you've ever been?
This is my first tournament I've ever been at. Yeah.
So cool. I'm glad you're making it out here.
Yeah.
Really cool. of you.
Yep.
So he's passing turn here, keeping an energy up for defense. And we know that Brandon's got the Koitsukais.
Yeah. Well, Brandon, he did not defensively combo the Putsukai, did he? So it's still in his hand.
No, but did he have another one or?
No, there's not a Quitsukai in his drop currently. The real question is, does he have another Super Kamehameha? Because really, the best option is something like a Robotic Riposte or Forbidden Power.
Right.
I think any attack that goes through his game. I mean, Brandon's got a book in hand.
Yeah.
If he has the Champas.
Yeah, that's all. So deciding what to charge here. So Brandon was the lower seed here. He went second?
No, Brandon was first after Swiss.
Okay.
And so he was able to choose to go first all day today, which is a huge advantage in Best of One.
Yeah, absolutely.
You could choose to go second if you wanted. I don't think we do that in Dragon Ball.
Madman.
Yeah, I don't think we do that in this game, but
yeah, I mean, I think the closest deck to wanting to go second is King Piccolo, but even that deck, most matchups.
Only in the mirror match.
First, yeah.
Only in the mirror match. It's like, I lost from dice roll. Good.
Yeah. Johnny Teo said something about Trunks. Trunks is back. I'm not going to repeat that. I see you, Johnny. Joker.
Yeah,
Get it.
the higher in the way top 16 works is the higher seed gets to decide whether they want to go first or second in day 2. So let's say you're 5th seed and you play against 12th seed, you'll get to decide if you want to go first or second.
Here.
There's the riposte. Do we see the super Kamehameha?
Gotta give a little shout out to my sensei Miguel. I see you in the chat, dog. What's Gucci?
What up, Miguel? Oh, he has it, and he's
He
taking
had it.
like, oh, he got another mirror, which represents another attacker.
What a savage.
Woo!
What an animal.
All right, so the attack is still negated. So is he gonna just? What's he gonna do? Oh, he's just gonna play Thorny. Okay.
Yep.
All
There
right.
we go.
This is good. All right, good game. Like I don't see a world where this isn't game.
Yeah.
Even if he activates Freeze's army, he goes down to 1 life. You work the blocker. Now the leader just swings for game. This is it. Need a baby hatch here.
Yeah, he just turns it sideways.
There we go. Yep, that's good. Magic 4 super combos to get out of this. That could happen, right?
Yeah, it's possible.
Trunks could have 4 super combos.
Come punch you in.
Yeah. Super unfair. Final should roll. No, that's wrong. Like, it's really the only benefit you get from doing well game 1.
Right.
It's just it
Yeah.
makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Like the roll is completely random. So
So he's swinging here. I guess he had an opportunity to negate, but there's really no point in negating that.
Yeah.
There's nothing that is going to gain any sort of value at this point.
he's only got like I want to say 7 cards. Did he just not combo? Oh, I guess Brandon's like I'm just gonna swing with leader for game. Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe
maybe just pressuring his hand, whittling
Yeah.
it down.
Interesting. Does he just not have chop?
I mean, if he doesn't have chomp, I don't know why he wouldn't combo into that.
What's the logic of not shotgunning the Gogeta, I wonder?
Yeah. Maybe playing like 20 games of Dragon Ball in a row.
Perhaps.
No, I think he knows what he's doing. He's a really calculated player.
Yeah. Florida wins again, home court logic, home court advantage, perhaps. Well, it's the game's not over yet. We still have we still got some games to play. Don't worry. Yeah, Brandon is a great player.
Here he's just swinging
Yeah.
and slowly pressuring.
Yeah. So now this mirror's at 3,
Yeah.
and the mirror can declare an attack. Maybe he's just filtering cards out of his opponent's hand. I guess he would have.
Possibly just getting ready for the mirror
Yeah.
because he knows he can't combo out of it.
Yeah.
Put a chomp on him and we'll go for game. Saying the negates here. The Freeze's army reinforcement would be pretty
It'd
good.
be good here specifically. Yeah. But he still has an overrealm as well.
Yeah.
Maybe he's gonna go in on the overrealm.
Potentially.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like he's swinging big. I mean, he must just be wanting to just get his hand size down.
Yeah, I guess so. He's taking his time and picking his opponent's hand apart.
Yeah.
Maybe Brandon doesn't have that much of a maybe he doesn't have that much combo power.
Yeah, very possible.
Maybe there's a lot of extra cards in there. That's tough. Why would you not use Mirror's effect? Because he had already ticked up. Unisons can only use their effect once per turn. They have pluses and minuses. So he had already plus Mirror this turn. That's why. Otherwise, yeah, I agree. You -2 Mirror. He has infinite attack. You shotgun the rest of your hand.
So we got our 30K overwhelm here, and what's he gonna grab back?
What is he?
Maybe
On the gate? He's not going for gate? Is that it? What? He doesn't have Champa.
Yeah.
He does not have Champa. He added back in the gate. He does not have Champa. That's crazy. Then why don't you shotgun on Thorning? That's weird. No, yeah. What's going on here? Okay. All right. Good game.
He's out here swinging games.
That's it. All right. He was playing with my heart, is what he was doing.
Yeah. All of us.
Yeah.
All of us out here in the Dragon Ball Super.
Again. So, what's the out here? Just 4 super combos into out comboing this giant attacker. Is that the out? Or does he stop? He doesn't stop at 50. Just go all in. What's the worst thing that can happen?
Yeah. What's the worst thing?
What's the worst thing that can happen?
Sometimes you win, man.
Sometimes you win.
Yeah.
All right. So it's 70, 80, 90, 100. I don't know. He did that too. I believe it's 105.
pretty good for me.
And that's it. Good game. There we go.
Gino gets it.
Vegeta Zeno winning. Best. Winning fast.
Yeah,
Insane.
winning fast. Who would have believed it?
Who would have thought? Go Gina Zeno.
Who would have thunk it? And we're back. As fly
Crazy game.
for Wanton Boys.
Shout out to Brandon Corpus for taking first place here at
Yes,
Miami Fest.
very nice.
And then of course, shout out to Dustin Bowe. He played well. He got to second place. It's still great.
Yeah, taking the leader that far is.
When they put up their cards, let's see if we can get some interviews.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brandon, Florida local. I think he lives in Tampa. I'm not sure.
He's on the Gamers team.
He's on Gamers. A bunch of those dudes either live in Orlando or Tampa. I'm not 100% sure.
Shout out to Gamers.
Shout out to Gamers.
Great job. Great showing this weekend.
Great. Every single one of them top, and they won. This
Yeah.
is great. That's great.
Yeah, it's really good.
Really good showing. Really good.
Yeah, strong boys. As flies for Wanton Boys.
Very
We are
nice.
for the gods.
Very nice.
We kill them for the sport.
Man,
Soon the science will not only.
what do you think, while we're waiting, what do you think about Best of One pre-side?
I think Best One Pre-Side is great.
Okay.
Especially for an event like this. I mean, I think for the higher tier competitive games, I think Best of Three is kind of mandatory, but I think we need more time, honestly. And, it creates a dilemma because the games already take so long, but even just giving an extra 15 minutes, maybe something to get that third game in. I think we need to see something like that. And, but for, I could see like, online regionals, I think Best of One Pre-Side is definitely the way to go. I think there's no reason why it shouldn't be free.
Here is where I am conflicted. Yesterday, here at Miami Fest, we had 8 rounds. It took 6 hours total. We played from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. I got to leave the tournament at like 4:30 and enjoy Miami.
Yeah.
So how many tournaments do you go to and you don't leave the venue until 11 p.m.?
Oh,
A lot. Yeah, all of them.
yeah.
I think Best of Three is more competitive, but I had a much better day yesterday
Agreed.
getting to enjoy the town.
Agreed.
So like
Yeah.
California, right? Nats. I've never been. This is just my anecdote. I've never been to California. I went to nationals. We played until midnight.
Yep.
I got to see literally zero of California outside of my hotel room.
Trey got a hat.
Trey got a hat. He got a hat in California. I didn't get a hat. Where's Brandon? Brandon, let's go. Let's see the champ. We want to hear from the champ.
Yeah, I'm gonna step out here. Yeah, I think that's it.
There we go. Good job. Good job. All right. Don't say any cuss words. I know you're excited.
I know. Try not to. I try not to.
Try not to.
Yeah.
We'll have to go back and censor it. All right.
Fair enough.
All right. No, you won.
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Finally made it.
Uh,
First yesterday and
First yesterday, first today. The back to back. Okay. So what were your matchups yesterday?
So I played against 4 U7 Gokus.
Is that a good matchup for you?
I feel like it's pretty favored. If I win the dice roll, they have to play on my end.
Yeah.
If they jam their unison, like with the Jiren,
Yep.
it's just they put them so far behind. Piccolo Jr. seemed pretty cool, like, 'cause then they can start killing my negates. But
Yep.
for the most part, I feel like I just aggro them enough. I just win.
The
And then I played against SS4 Vegeta.
ramp.
Yeah, that was man. He won the dice roll. Turn 2, he ramped
Yep.
because I couldn't negate or anything.
Like Boo Unison.
Yeah, well, he didn't even get a chance to play. Or yeah, he played Boo Unison, and I got a Kai out, killed it. He ended up hatching me one turn,
Yep.
and then his next turn he turned and tied me. I still got the win. I played
Okay.
Bardock over and 1 attack. I had 3 life, so
Yeah.
he couldn't kill me.
Yeah.
And then I got it on the following turn. I played against what else did I play? I played against Hatchiak. That was a really tough matchup.
Actually, Joe.
Yeah, it was kind of like just slowly went into time because it just takes forever.
Yeah.
But I just sequencing correctly and just comboing as much as I can without losing any cards.
Yep.
Then I played against what else did I play against? SS4 Ramp. Played against SS4 Ramp. Played against 4 Gokus. Played against Sin Shen on Eon Hill.
Sin,
Yeah, I cite a lot of hate for Sin.
Is Sin a hard matchup for
Sin
Gogeta?
is a really hard matchup. It's if you don't see thwarting turn 1 and you lost the dice roll, they go to turn 2, play their 9-drop, and it's just from there it's like impossible to get rid of.
Right. Okay.
So I side like a 10 card package. It's
10 cards for
yeah, like 3 of the Demigraph, 2 of like the Bardock, 2 Petrification, and like some Koitsukai after I killed their guy. I killed Eon's Sin, the 9-drop.
Yeah.
Killed it four times.
4 times.
Yeah, he hazed me 4 times within 3 turns.
That is insane.
Yeah,
So,
I got it. Yeah,
what was your one loss?
My one loss was Do7 Goku.
Okay.
I kind of punted towards the end.
Yeah.
I was in time and I was going for game,
Yeah.
and it was really rushed, and I ended up just punting. Should have got it, but that's okay.
Okay.
And then what else did I play against? I played against. I think that was it, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Gogeta Xeno right now?
I think it's really good. That
Yeah.
Trunks, man, oh man. After they banned Trunks, I was like, it didn't really hit the deck. Because they hit hand destruction.
It was some soft hits.
Yeah, it was, so if they hit hand destruction, that card was going to come out anyways.
Yeah.
So they banned it, so it didn't matter. But it is nice to just get free cards to your hand. Same with like Smoke, get free cards to your hand. So you just have a huge hand. But then Go and Icarus got hit, so now they're not playing against a deck that has, 17 card hand.
Yeah.
But yeah, the introduction of the new Trunks, the 5-drop, that card is
Card is nutty, bro. That
yeah,
card is
you have
nutty.
no plays. You miss your Goku, miss your Vegeta.
Yeah.
Turn 2, you play it, swing twice, put 6 cards back, play your Goku
Overwhelm,
over 'em,
yeah.
either grab 40 or grab another Goku over 'em. And from there, you dealt.
Oh, dude, that is so Goku grab Goku is so nasty.
Yeah. I was doing that all day.
That's
yeah,
so
I just
nasty.
have my overwhelm.
Yeah.
So I don't play too many overwhelms.
Yeah.
I don't play the 3-drop Trunks. I feel like that's
Yeah.
a trap.
Okay. Draw 2, work 1. You don't play.
Yeah, I don't play that anymore. It's a trap.
Okay.
Yeah. If my opponent Valorants me, I normally just try to set up a Goku
Yeah.
and just make them, lose 3 cards out of their hand. So we just play the control game, and if
Yeah.
I draw Petrification for their Goku, it's just they can't kill me.
You'll
So,
be okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome, bro.
but yeah.
Another question. So, what did you think about Best One Preset today?
Oh no, I think it was awesome.
Yeah.
It felt great, like knowing that you play. Oh, thanks, bro. You end up playing, and after you play, if you lose, you don't really like drop too far because you're playing at a certain table. Whereas I lost at table 1, and at table 2, I won the pair up because he was undefeated.
Yeah.
I stayed at table 2, played an X1 that had lost the undefeated.
Yeah.
I beat him, and then I ended up bubbling into first because all the people that I beat were all in top coat. So
Nice. That is good though.
yeah. So all my people that I beat, they were all pretty high up there. So
Awesome.
yeah.
What did you think? Yesterday, we did not use the play until 1 undefeated rule. There were actually 0 undefeateds yesterday after top cut. Brandon, you were X1 and you got first after Swiss. So the tournament was guaranteed to not end early. We played 8 guaranteed rounds. How'd you feel about that?
It was awesome. I feel like in a best 2 out of 3, it's gonna be a little draining after you play 8 rounds and play play the whole 8 rounds. It's gonna be a long day. So really be prepared for that one. But these were only 30-minute rounds, so I didn't feel drained. I just, I had taken Tylenol and that was about it. So
All right.
I like local
Chat. I mean, I don't know. They're not really asking any questions. What ended up winning? This guy, bro. Gogeta Xeno. Brandon
Xeno.
Corpus. Destroyed the event. Got first after Swiss.
Gamers are us.
Gamers are us.
Yeah.
They're begging for your deck list. I'm assuming you're
Yeah.
going to do a deck profile.
Yeah, for
Where's that
sure.
going to be?
We'll probably end up putting it on the Gamers Are Us channel. So
That's
with it-
Gamers R Us on YouTube.
Yeah, Gamers Are Us on YouTube with a Z. So come check us out. I'm the black card player of the group, so everybody else plays different colors. So
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. You got Travis, the red guy. Butters, the green
Travis, my
guy.
Butters
You
plays
got
green.
Brandon,
Yeah,
the guy who plays black.
yeah, I play black. Yep.
All right. Anything else? Was there anything else?
Just thanks to everybody that was supporting me. Thanks for everybody that's back here at home. Everybody who's messaged me like crazy. I didn't ever get to respond to everybody because I was just so busy and just so drained. But thanks for everybody, and shout out to Gamers R Us, and yeah, it was fun. Yeah,
All right.
Thanks for PPG, man. This event was ran
Bro,
like perfect.
This was,
like,
PPG.
rounds were just spot on.
PPG's the GOAT. That's all I'm saying. PPG's the
We got out
GOAT.
so early yesterday.
Yeah.
We could have went to PPG locals if we wanted to, but I was
Yeah.
so drained from playing cards. So, we went out to eat and everything. But yeah, we got out early, so it was
It's
great.
broken, yeah. I went to a fair. Like I went after the regional, I went to the fair. Like broken
We went and
event.
got an ice cream.
Got
and
ice cream,
hanging out
yeah.
downtown for a little bit. It was
Bro.
nice.
You definitely deserve some ice cream.
Yeah, no, I got some ice cream. Yeah.
All right, guys. Before we end the stream, I want to say a huge shout out to George Machado. Huge shout out to Ann Machado. Big shout out to John Patterson, the head judge. Shout out to Dehan and Eddie St. Hilaire, the other judges. Shout out to all my commentators. We got Janak Tool, Andrew Duval, the GOAT, Frank Castle, the ape. You know what I mean? John doesn't want to get on stream. Okay. He's coming. He's old. He's slow. He's got a little leg.
Here. Hey, thanks for having me. Things I've got to work on.
You got all right. Hey, great job today, brother. Great job. What do you want to say, John?
Well, just thanks to everybody coming out for a great event. I mean, I had a couple hundred in this room. We had another 500 in the other room. Bell to bell, we started on time. Rounds turned quick. We had a couple of issues. Everybody was real accommodating and nice. So yeah, just thanks to all the players for not making a great event. It's a lot of work to get these things in. People don't always realize that, but yeah, no, it's really worth it seeing everybody happy.
That's it, bro. Dragon Ball Super, we're going strong this year. Everyone, thanks for tuning in. I cannot wait to see you at the next event. Everyone, have a great day.
Yep.